Um, when I first came to Gurudwara, I didn't come like planning on becoming a Sikh or taking Amrit or anything. Somebody invited me to Gurudwara, and I came just out of curiosity, and I'm an open-minded person, and I didn't come expecting anything. I just, someone invited me, so I said I would come. And the first time I came, I completely fell in love with Sangat. I completely fell in love with Gurudwara and Sikhi and everything. It was such a wonderful experience. And everyone here has been so kind and warm and welcoming, and just really appreciate that from everyone. So thank you, I wanted to say that. But really, like, my reason for taking Amrit is the same that it should be for anyone. I don't have a special reason or anything. Sorry, I'm a little tough. My reason for taking Amrit isn't different from anyone else's reason. It's the same as anyone. The basis of everything that we do in life should be on love. Everything in life is based on love. At the end of the day, the only thing that really matters is love. Love is what connects you to God. Love is what connects you to each and everyone. And there's a shabad that I wanted to read about that. Please excuse my Sankhya, it's not very good. I'm still learning Punjabi and Gurumukhi and everything, but it's Ang 1412 in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. It's Joto Prem Kelana Kachao Sir Tar Tali Kali Meri Ao Et Marg Pir Tarije Sir Tije Kanana Kije. So I'm mostly studying Gurbani in English. In English, it's roughly, if you long to play this game of love, step onto my path with your head in your hands. When you place your feet on this path, give your head and do not pay attention to what others think. Your connection to God should only be between you and God. No one else matters when it comes to your path of spirituality. It's pure love. The experience of Anand, the highest state of consciousness is just pure love. And this love, like I said, connects us to everybody, connects us to God. This is the purest form of energy. Sikhi teaches you many important things. It teaches you self-discipline, it teaches you courage, it teaches you your obligation to serving humanity. But the biggest thing that it can teach you, that people need to constantly remind themselves of, is love. And love is really the most important aspect of your spiritual life. So one should take Amrit because they fall in love with Gurbani, they fall in love with the Guru, they fall in love with God. The only way to really love is to completely fall into it. That's why in English we have the saying, falling in love. So taking Amrit is just one of the first steps you take on this path. You don't have to be perfect. Spirituality is not about formality. Love and spirituality are not formal, they're not strict, they're not harsh. It's a very fluid, very beautiful thing that is between you and God and no one else. And so that should be your main inspiration, your main feeling whenever you come to take Amrit. It should be romantically falling in love with life, romantically falling in love with God. As it says in Gurbani, they put it very poetically in Gurbani, that God is the husband Lord, and we're the soul brides. So it really is just a relationship between God and the self. And at the end of the day, the self and God are one and the same. It's Sava Govinda hai, Sava Govinda hai, Govinda Bina Nahi Koi. Everything is God, everything is God, there is nothing except God. So the most important thing to foster in meditation and Simran when devoting yourself to God and Guruji is love. And that's just what I want to remind everyone about, that out of everything Sikhi teaches, out of everything you can bring into this, just keep love in your heart, because that's really the only thing that matters at the end of the day. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru